What's up? The secretaries have Secretary Day, and moms have Mother's Day, right? And fathers have Father's Day. But poor Barque the Wind Pirate, he doesn't have a holiday.
No, he does.
And today is going to be Barque the Wind Pirate Appreciation Day. I have decided. The day where we recognize this wonderful unit. Francisco and Cedrico. Today's gonna be Appreciation Day, and we are going to we're gonna recognize one of my favorite units of all times, the totally underappreciated and underused Barque the Wind Pirate, my homie. And we're gonna play around with him a little bit. I'm gonna show you guys how I roll with Barque the Wind Pirate and what I use him for, and maybe talk a little bit about why I find him useful, and maybe take him into some Guild Wars action. I think we got a Guild War. As long as you guys do a good job, Darky, and you hold up my slack, maybe I can mess around in this Guild War. So yeah, Wind Pirate is the topic of tonight's hangout time. The everybody knows about Galleon, right?
Foro Mommy. We don't play that game.
We don't play Foro Daddy.
No.
The so nobody appreciates Barque, the Wind Pirate. Nobody appreciates him, and I built him a really long time ago. Like whenever we had the Hall of Heroes, whenever we had the Pirate Hall of Heroes and we had the light one, I chose to do Galleon and Barque. I passed on the light one because of Barque's very unique skill set of being able to put armor break on all day, every day, over and over again, super consistently, and yet also reduce attack bar. Like everybody loves Hua, right? Because she reduces attack bar and puts attack speed slow. A great dungeon monster and rift monster, and for Trial of Ascension and stuff like that. And attack speed slow is cool, and it's useful for like high end stuff like Rift 5 and Trial of Ascension. But So Barque is kind of like a Hua in terms of he in the amount of attack bar he can reduce on like a boss or what have you. But you see, if you take Hua into simple content or easier content like this here Hall of Magic B10, a lot of times the attack speed slow goes to waste, right? And if you're looking to farm something a little bit on the easier level like Hall of Magic B10, you might find that being able to farm it really fast and really quick and really easy with super consistent basis, a unit like Barque that reduces
Parmesan burgers for dinner.
That reduces attack bar. Parmesan burgers. A unit like Barque that reduces attack bar but yet also adds really super consistent armor break, I have found to be a lot more useful for helping out speed runs in a lot of the Hall of content, right? He's going to put armor break on his first skill and his third skill all day, and he's going to reduce attack bar, steal attack bar on his second skill and his third skill all day. And so oftentimes when I am farming the Hall of Magic, Barque is like one of my all-stars, because along with the rest of the monsters that I use him with, he makes sure, the reason why I love him is because he makes sure that I don't have to watch those silly tower or boss animations, right? The boss doesn't move, and the boss always has consistent armor break on him so that the times are really low. No random RNG. So obviously the boss doesn't move, the boss has armor break, and so the boss is able to go down really quick. And for the longest time, I have always used Barque, the Wind Pirate, to help with my speed farming teams in the Hall of Magic and also in Giants B10. And here after this round, I'll show you the setup I use him in for Giants B10. The reason why he's in there is because of the consistent attack bar reduction and consistent application of the armor break. Yeah, every single time I will run this dungeon between the Stella and the Galleon and the Barque, they make sure that as soon as the fight starts, that boss has armor break on him, and he doesn't move, right? We don't have to watch him move, because when we watch him move, it adds time to the run. And no unit in the game is going to do that better than good old Barque.
Fire Beast Hunter.
Fire Beast Hunter is terrible. What do I have in? Oh, where's Barque? He's not in there. How come I don't have Barque slotted in my normal team? Slacking. Where's he at? Barque. This is how I do Giants. What are you doing? Giants keep.
I am farming. You leave me
Ooh,
alone.
look at that. Attack percentage.
Yeah.
You got it, right? Okay, good.
Yes, I got it.
Good. Recommended speed. Here in just a second, I'm gonna let me show a couple of Giants runs really quick, just to show like how I use him in Giants. Right. Same setup in Giants as in Hall of Magic. Right. Why this team? The Lucians clear the trash waves really quick, and the combination of Barque, Galleon, and Stella makes sure that the boss gets armor break and brand on him immediately, and he doesn't move. Right. So as soon as the fight starts, the giant is armor broken, he doesn't move, and he goes down really fast, and I never have to worry about random RNG, because Barque adds just so much crazy attack bar reduction and armor break for easy content. He makes the speed clear super fast and super efficient. And then here in a second, oh wow, 2 resist on the armor break. What's up with that? But good old Barque, he moves immediately, so we're gonna get armor break on the boss no matter what. Are you putting bunny ears on me?
Yes. You got me.
Oh, that was a terrible time. 59 seconds. What's up with that?
Oh, the dread.
So the thing about Barque, and this is one of the reasons why he's often an underappreciated unit, is he's worthless on violent runes, right? Hey, Miflip. Hey, Francisco. Barque is a wonderful example of a primo unit that if you put violent on him, you are robbing him and you are stealing effectiveness. Like you are just quite literally taking away Barque's ability to be super cool and awesome.
The travesty.
Because he leeches his enemy's attack bar on both the second and the third skill, and that increases his attack bar, right? So if he gets a violent proc, it goes to waste, and we all know this. Violent runes are in short supply, and oftentimes those violent runes are better suited for like arena defense monsters and arena offense monsters, right? And what does good old Barque here allow us to do? He allows us to get a super awesome, super useful, effective unit for dungeons and guild wars, occasional arena action, but at the same time make awesome utilization of our other runes that are not violent. So
just another rainbow mon.
Just another rainbow mon. So where's good old Barque here? Where's the wind monsters? Barque. Here's the stats on my Barque, and I would say this is definitely not optimal. These are runes I've had on him pretty much since I built him. Pretty much the same runes. So he's had the same runes for a really long time, and he has 100% crit rate and 97 crit damage. So yeah, I mean that's certainly not optimal, right? But the way I use him is quite literally for the consistent application of an armor break so that the other monsters can do their job, and for the reduction in attack bar, right? So what'd you get? So he's got pretty decent accuracy, right? Like 51% accuracy. and he's got lots of speed, right? Because my particular Barque is on a Swift set. And I think a long time ago, whenever he came out, I used these runes because they allowed me to get 100% crit rate, which is I like for consistency, and then kind of okay crit damage, right? Where it's not like super low. I try to get the crit damage and accuracy up there. You don't need hit points on them. My Barque doesn't have like an outrageous amount of attack, and what Mr. Venasio says right there, he does, if ruined properly, like if you ruin him with crit damage and attack, he has the potential to hit really hard. My Barque isn't necessarily ruined to hit really hard like that, because that's kind of not how I originally built him, or it's not how I use him. But yeah, he also has the ability to mash really, really hard. So what I've gone with is just like as much speed as possible with a good mix of consistent damage with the crit rate and the crit damage and accuracy, right? You need accuracy on him. You're kind of robbing him if you don't have good accuracy. I wish I had my Barque a little higher in terms of accuracy. Yes, he's skilled up, Boy Blue. He's been skilled up for a long, long time, pretty much since that light Hall of Heroes was released. And the second I built him, I immediately found a super awesome use for him in farming Hall of Magic and farming Giants B10. And even to this day, 8 months later, he's still a staple in my Giants team and in Magic team, as well as some other dungeons. I take him in a couple of other different elemental dungeons too. Confirmed HOH. So do we confirm it is HOH this weekend? Is that official? Do I need to relog? I don't see anything yet. Maybe I need to relog. A smoky HOH would be really, really awesome.
I have to rerune my account too, Cedrico. But not my 9-tailed fox.
It's confirmed. I would love a bunch of little pumpkins for Hall of Heroes. They're making pumpkins for Hall of Heroes. Have you seen the pumpkins?
Very in season.
Have you seen the pumpkins?
Yes, I smashed them.
You smashed them?
I smashed them.
Smashing pumpkins?
Yeah.
I would have some fun building some pumpkins. I could finally skill up chilling. Don't they look cute? You like? They're
That is adorable. They're probably going to do it because it's with this season. Yeah, it's definitely going to happen.
It's Halloween.
It makes sense.
There you go.
It's logical
Hall of Heroes.
reason. It's a good play.
So
it's marketing. Yeah.
One of the other cool things about Barque is he's a wind monster, which means that if you rune him up and you have an opportunity to get one, he actually has pretty decent contribution in World Boss here. You know, since we had that conversation about what monsters are effective and useful in World Boss, and he can even be used as a fodder farmer for some people. Like maybe if you're like a newer player, he's really awesome for farming content, especially stuff like Aiden. He does really, really good. But what I thought we would maybe mess around with tonight is we got a guild war. And I'm pretty sure we're going to win it because we got plenty of swords. Yeah, I mean, there's like tons of swords. And I figured maybe we can just find some uses to go in here and beat up on some people with Barque the Wind Pirate. What do you think? Mm-hmm. But we're gonna be selective and maybe find something. That bottom team we could take Barque the Wind Pirate against. Top team we could just be random. We could just take like super. We could just YOLO the top team and pray for luck, and then Barque the Wind Pirate on the bottom team. How we want to do Barque the Wind Pirate? Let's do this. Attack speed of all wind monsters, and we'll take a wind monster, and we'll take a Barque the Wind Pirate. Where's a Barque the Wind Pirate?
He's more left.
Today is your day, Barque the Wind Pirate. It's the day to appreciate you. He, even without skill ups, he's pretty good. But I think in general, if you're in the market for a way to speed clear some content like Giants and Hall of Magic and a couple of other elemental halls, no one does a better job than Barque when paired with some other units like a Hua and Stella and Galleon. Because I mean, you saw a couple of those runs there. No matter how random, no matter how random those fights get.
Hi, Childish.
Hey, look who's hanging out tonight. No matter how random those boss fights get, even if you miss a bunch of armor breaks and stuff, you got so much armor break and so much attack speed reduction or attack bar reduction rather, that it always makes sure you have a good consistent run. You can take your YOLO teams and you never have to worry about your YOLO teams from dying. Who should we kill first?
What is a YOLO team?
You only live once.
Seriously, there's no like translation for Summoner's War.
Should we hit?
It's a who cares if you die, right? That kind of team.
I think some rapper made it up, right?
Oh my God.
Didn't some rapper come out with like a song called YOLO? Like you only live. You know what? Like,
you are the whitest white boy in the world.
I am.
I love you.
I don't care if this monkey counters me.
Thank you.
I want to kill Drake. There you go. That's the motto.
Don't know who Drake is.
I want to kill. Who do we want to kill? You know what? Let's just let's play it safe. We're gonna make Theo not move. Shoot and slash. Armor break. Steal attack bar. And the stupid monkey counters.
Oh, are you playing? You're not just pressing play?
I'm not. No. We gotta play.
You gotta win.
We're gonna play.
So it's not YOLO.
We're gonna do this move on Chasoon. We're gonna Storm and Gale Chasoon. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Look at monkey counters. So the cool thing about Barque is he's so fast and he stole Theo's attack bar. He's gonna move before Theo again. Boom. Didn't even need a violent proc. Whoa. Oh, that was just mean. That was uncalled for, dude. Seriously?
He killed your guy.
He's gonna kill my other guy too.
Holy shit.
What? Die!
YOLO!
I got him! Look at that! Did you see? I killed Theo. I killed him. That's right. I killed you, Theo. Who are we gonna revive? Who should we revive? Let's get Barque! It's Barque Appreciation Day!
Get Barque.
Get Barque!
Good choice or not.
Armor break.
Get Barque.
Armor break. Hit the monkey. We got this. We still got this. You ain't got nothing on Barque. You ain't got nothing. Look, Barque is gonna own you. Look at that. Steal your attack bar. And I'm gonna heal now. And we're gonna steal more of your attack bar. You ain't never moving. You're not moving on Barque's watch. You die.
Wow. That's a comeback.
When you got Barque, you don't need other units. It's just you're set. You know, Theo
kind of looks like you needed that unit though.
He did his purpose, you know. He soaked up some Theo violent procs and he held in there. Did a good job. But hi guys. When you got Barque, you're good to go. Good job, Barque. Thank you for showing your stuff on Barque Appreciation Day. All right, who else can we Barque? Can we Barque the next guy? You know, we should probably actually try to hit somebody this. Well, they're all low. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. How about this guy? Dude.
After the pirate died.
What?
It's Barque Appreciation Day. They don't have to be good. You just have to appreciate it.
Dude, this guy's getting barked. You're getting barked. Shoot, we're gonna bark the first team, but this time let's do something a little different, okay? Let's do let's homo and bark. How's that sound? When
what? Oh, homo. Okay.
Homunculus.
Okay.
Bottom.
You know, Cedrico, Foro's pronunciations are what they are. And I have just, You accept it and you move on. And so you cringe a little bit every time it comes out. It's fine. It's like a flourish, you know? It happens. It's like homunculus, right?
That was bad. That was really bad.
I don't know.
You just stick with homo.
As I was like reading it,
let's just hope we're faster than this guy. How's that sound? Where's Super Lucian? And then Bernard?
Moo.
Yeah, we're just gonna go faster than him. What? Who cares? We're gonna win.
Cringe.
Fire Jack-o'-lantern Hall of Heroes. That's gonna be man. I'm gonna be up in that Hall of Heroes. I'm not gonna
do anything else.
It's nice knowing you.
I'll keep myself occupied. Stock up on batteries.
Oh, dude. Okay, so if we hit Veramos, we can kill him before. If we bark Veramos and we knock back his attack bar, we can homo him into the ground before anything moves. Knockbacks, dude. Look at that Barque.
Just said homo into the ground.
He's gonna get homoed into the ground. Watch this.
And we're
appreciating see this guy?
A pirate.
He's gonna get homoed into the ground.
Tell me I'm not the only one making the connection.
Boom. Do you see that? That's called homoed into the ground.
Homoed into the ground.
There's a ground, and he is now a proud member of the ground.
You heard it here first, folks. Homoed into the ground.
Homoed into the ground.
HOH has apparently not been announced yet, but it is being assumed because it makes sense.
Well, see, the thing is that normally, as soon as Com2uS announces it, they put it like in the game, pretty much, or they make it a Hive announcement. And when they make it a Hive announcement, it pops up in the game like immediately. That's Barque and Homo teaming up to wreck some shop.
Really ganging up on that guy,
dude. Barque is such an awesome Guild Wars unit.
It's been announced.
It has. You know what? Well, I'll see it. I'll see it when I see it, but we're not checking it right now.
That's cool.
You could probably go to Reddit, or you could go to Hive on your phone and double check.
I don't even know what that means.
We could go to Hive on my extra phone. You know what? I'm playing. It's Barque Appreciation Day.
And we're not worrying about anybody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just appreciating Barque.
We're appreciating Barque.
Today is the National Observation Day, where we observe the coolness of the Wind Pirate.
I believe you, Lucina.
I have decided. It would be cool if this Chloe was like a wind Chloe, so we could kill her faster. Yay! Oh, yay! I think they got to be doing a pumpkin. Yay, we won. All right, good.
DJ Lucian.
Who else can we bark? Can we bark that team? I kind of want to bark that team. There's like a Praha and a dude. I want to do it.
I don't like that chick.
Dude, we want to bark him. How do we want to bark him? We should bark him. He should get barked with that team again, right? Attack speed. What if he has will runes? I don't think it matters. Doesn't matter. Bottom team. We're just gonna hope we're gonna outspeed him again. Same thing. Same thing. So I was thinking about maybe doing this again. A theme. Have like a short appreciation stream. Pick out a fun monster. Tonight, we're definitely doing an observation for Barque. We should just wipe out that Praha. That Praha is like you see this.
It's a wise decision.
Yeah. She's going down.
Go for it.
She's gonna get armor broken, and she's gonna get her attack bar reduced. Get armor broken, please. No, you resisted.
A spotlight on Wind Neostone Agent. That will be the next one.
Oh, she's gonna live. Wait, maybe she won't live.
One more time.
Oh, look at that Barque! Look at that Barque! That is Barque right there. Look at that. The speed steal an attack bar. His turn is already back up. Already back up. Look at that. No violent runes needed. No, look, Barque is the man. And today is Barque Appreciation Day. Thanks for the link, buddy. Oh wait, what? He killed. See what? Why do they keep doing this? Like they keep killing my units. They're so mean.
You know, sometimes you gotta make sacrifices.
Did you just totally poor Orochi? He was like, he did it again. He did it again. But Barque is gonna make sure that this dude never moves. Hardly, very much. Wow. Wow. Well. Oh, we can't heal him yet. We can heal him.
Oh, guys, you get to tune in for like an hour at a time. This is my life.
Boom.
It's fun. He's cute.
Boom. You know what? It's a good thing that this is the last battle. Because they killed Barque, and I don't think we're going to be able to get him back.
Do you know, I feel like there's a reason he's underappreciated. Like, probably because he's never left standing when victory pops up.
we're going to win the fight before the resurrection is up. But it doesn't matter because Barque did his job. And he's
the sacrificial lamb, you know?
He showed his cool stuff in the 3 guild. He made good. He made good on Barque Appreciation Day.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about that.
Once more into the breach, dear friends.
We're just gonna honor that one.
Because it looks pretty good at this point. He's the whitest white boy. So white.
I was born that way. I can't help it. So yeah, the topic of today's brief YouTube hangout time is to have a sit down appreciation, wonderful appreciation for a unit that goes without speaking. I use every day on the daily for so many useful things and have been for a very long time, and that I think goes underappreciated, and he needs his own holiday, and today shall forever go down in history.
He only had to be revived like 3 times, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barque Appreciation Day. One of the greatest units to get super amount of effectiveness out of without needing violent runes. Super great on Swift or Fatal or Rage, and that with some good accuracy, used in the right situations, ends up being a really good dungeon farmer and a go-to Guild Wars unit.
Reliable.
When used against the correct opponents.
Old faithful.
And you know what? I would maybe not recommend rooting him like 100% crit rate, 97 crit damage.
Like, okay.
But hey, it works for me, and I use my Barque that way.
Resistance.
You might find yours does a lot more damage if you rune him better than that.
R5. What's R5?
The full Nemesis Barque. No, I just as long as you don't go violent runes, I think you're good to go. You know, no, don't go violent.
Blasphemer.
Get some accuracy. Get some decent damage stats. Don't go violent, and get as much speed as possible. Right? Because you saw that multiple times on Barque Appreciation Day. We saw how he got his turn back before other units did, merely because he's stealing attack bar right here, and he's stealing attack bar right here, and he spams that stuff all day. 2 turn cooldown, 3 turn. He's like Wah, but with armor break instead of attack speed slow.
Yeah, and you want him to go a bunch of times before he ultimately dies. Yeah.
And he will die.
Thanks
for hanging out, everybody. We'll do this again. We'll pick out like another appreciation day. But today was Barque Appreciation Day. I hope it was fun. Thank you, everybody, for the good support and for the hanging out. Thanks for saying hi, everybody. And you guys have a great rest of your night tonight.